virtually assured of a place in the First Division as they came out for this game, an honour Millwall so narrowly missed themselves last season. Today then, the Lions from Millwall field this side for the derby game. Unchanged, least known name I suppose is the number 10, Mickey Kelly, an 18-year-old from Erith. Their opponents today, also unchanged, Queen's Park Rangers, with a side that has bounced the club back into the First Division after their one season there in 68-69. On the field today, two of the best young goalkeepers in the Football League. Phil Parks of Queen's Park Rangers, and at the other end of the field for Millwall, Brian King. Also two strikers who will be aiming to beat them today, who got into our golden goal shortlist. Stan Bowles, who was in the final six, and Alf Wood of Millwall, who just failed to get there. The referee today is Mr. A.L. Hart of London, and the crowd, just over 16,000, is Millwall's biggest of the season.
Millwall kick off then, defending the goal to our left, all in white. Queen's Park Rangers having changed from their normal blue and white hoops to red shirts and white shorts. Too much white in their normal colours to clash with Millwall. Throw to Millwall. And Steve Brown with it. No, he's going to leave it for Gordon Bolland. Queen's Park Rangers, to all intents and purposes, now in the First Division. Mathematically still needing 1 point. Rather wild kicking there by Brown, but it's Thomas now in possession for Queen's Park Rangers. Bowles played back to Venables, all very tight and restricted in there. Francis now, Bowles are now opening out again for Francis. Good controlled play there by Queen's Park Rangers, and a shot by Jerry Francis that is way past the post of Brian King. Well, Cripps, I think, was prepared to concede that ball was going out of play, but Bowles wasn't, and he gets it now to Leach. Venables. Watson. Bowles again. Trying to get the shot in, but again, Dorney, the number 4, was there. He's a good tight marker, Alan Dorney. It looked for a moment as though Bowles might get away from him, but not for long. Mancini coming up again for the corner, to be taken by Dave Thomas. And they're wanting Harry Cripps back 10 yards. The referee's coming across to tell Cripps that he needs to go back. That's the corner. Leach was there. Bowles is right back there, hit a good one. Francis also trying to hit one. Mancini helping it on its way, and that ball is in the net, but it's offside. Venables. Francis. Bowles. Letting one fly, which bounces off Dorney. Dorney away. Hazel. Clement. Thomas. Clement again. Hazel a long one forward. Dorney once more there, but he hasn't cleared that. He's only got it as far as Francis. Turned in again there towards Leach, who made a good run. And Kitchener almost tucking that underneath Brian King. And now it's with Brown. Well, it might fall for Kelly. It does. Turn back for Burnett, but then turn straight to Ian Watson. Bowles, good control. Watson again. Francis. Watson leaving it for Venables. Leach. Certainly the game hasn't lived up to its very bright and promising first 10 minutes. Free kick now to Millwall. Good deep one there towards Alf Wood. Hazel had to jump for that one. It's with Brown, but he couldn't get the shot in. Alder hopefully jumping there. Touchdown again for Bolland, and just a fraction over. That continuing to create one or two chances in that Millwall penalty, in that QPR penalty area. Some good, close, tight play there by Millwall. And a corner. But we're in injury time now at the end of the first half. Just a little time to add on for just the odd injury we've had in the first half. Kitchener again going forward, but not time enough for Millwall to take this corner, and so we come in with a goalless first half. So much more to come on the programme for you this afternoon. Half-time score, Millwall 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0. So no goals in the first half. Queen's Park Rangers getting us away now in the second. Well, he's scored one or two surprising goals in his career, and I think the crowd would love to see one now. Harry Cribbs. Clement. Francis. Oh, nicely played there for Leach, and cut out by Barry Kitchener, and it's a corner to QPR. Mancini again right up. Rangers just with 3 players back. Clement trying to get in there, and it was by Bowles, and it came off the post. Watson. And back now to Venables. And then negatively a long way back to Phil Parkes. Bowles versus Brown. Venables keeping that in, but only just. Bowles again. And the challenge really was a bit fierce there from Brown. Rangers with the rain in their eyes. Not a very happy ground for them. Really, they've only won here twice in their last 25 visits. I don't really think their ambition is high enough at the moment to expect them to win now, although they're in possession and in the Millwall half. And still at 0-0, the ball with Watson. And now with Thomas. It's a better looking cross. And it's there by Don Gibbons. There we are. For so long Millwall had the chances. Rangers had seemed to lack a bit of ambition, as they're already of course in the first division. But then the long cross from the left, and Don Gibbons there with his head before the Millwall defenders, making it goal number 26. And Brian King beaten at last. Although, in all honesty, he's had but a fraction of the work to do that his opposite number, Phil Parkes, has had. And Millwall now have 5 minutes left in which to get on level terms. Kitchener. Cribbs. And Mancini. Back to Parkes. Two minutes to go. Queen's Park Rangers leading by a goal to 0. But Wood now in possession for Millwall. Francis. Gibbons again. Good acceleration there, but again those long legs of Kitchener sticking themselves out like a huge telescope there, just in time to turn it behind for the corner. Thomas again with the corner. Kelly away. Francis. And a goal kick. So Don Givens, the man who separated the two sides, Republic of Ireland international, soft-spoken but very hard-hitting when it comes to aiming for goal. And away goes Bowles. All neatly over Dorney's head. Good play here by Bowles. And alas for him, for the Rangers fans as well. And he's apologising to them. There wasn't the power of finishing there, but that is the final whistle, and it's victory for Queen's Park Rangers that mathematically now certainly takes them into the First Division. They were assured really before they came. The only goal of the game being scored by Don Givens just 5 minutes from the end.